Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Creative Funding. If you are a woman entrepreneur aiming to elevate your small business, I have the perfect grant for you. The Fund Her Future grant is back for 2025, and this is a great opportunity to secure funding and support to grow your business. The Fund Her Future grant is powered by Block Advisors through H&R Block, and it's awarding a total of $100,000 in total funding to six outstanding small businesses. That means one recipient will receive $50,000 and five other businesses will receive $10,000 each. But in addition to that, each winner will also get a full year of expert support, including tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, and business analysis services. To be eligible, you must be the founder, president, or CEO of a US based for profit business that has earned at least $20,000 in revenue in 2024. You must also be 18 years of age or older. It's 19 if you're in Alabama or Nebraska. And unfortunately, nonprofits and pre revenue businesses are not eligible. So you have to have made at least $20,000 in 2024 in order to apply. So the application deadline is May 30th this year at 6 p.m. The winners will be notified by the end of July, and public announcements are expected around August 18th. So let's look at the 2024 winners. The $50,000 grand prize went to the company Allegory. It's a sustainable fashion brand that creates plant based accessories from discarded fruits and recycled plastics. Then there was No Limbits. It's an adaptive apparel brand offering functional, stylish clothing for individuals with limb differences. Then there was a small batch chocolate company that uses regenerative practices to celebrate Mexican heritage. There was also an innovator of the world's first self sanitizing diaper changing table for public restrooms. And finally, there was Strands of Faith, a non toxic textured hair care product line that serves consumers and hospital networks. And these companies were selected from over 6,000 applicants for the grand prize as well as the $10,000 individual prizes. So let's talk success. So for the application, although it's short, you don't want to wait until the last minute and you want to clearly share your growth plan, explain how the funding and services will support that growth, and highlight your business's community impact. Also, be sure to show how your business promotes inclusivity or aligns with broader social goals. So let's jump into the application. So here is the application through Hello Alice. And you can also see some additional parameters here. Your for profit must have fewer than 20 employees and at least $20,000 in revenue generated in 2024. And they restate the application deadline, which is May 30th, 2025. So it says the ideal candidate they're looking for are bold entrepreneurs building businesses with purpose and potential. Ideal candidates are generating revenue, understand their customers, and are ready to grow with support in managing business finances. So let's go on down and take a look at the application questions and information that's required. So of course you have your name, your email address, and phone number, name of your business website. It's asking for a Facebook page, Instagram handle, pretty much your social media presence. They're asking for the links here. Then it asks when your business was founded. It's asking for an EIN, but obviously you don't have to have one. If you don't, you just type in not applicable or NA. Then here's your business industry that you will choose from. And they have several options here. And if it doesn't fit, you would, of course, choose other. Business address information. And then here is some freeform information that it's asking for. How would you describe your business? What are the products and or services that you offer? And you're only allowed 150 words here. More multiple choice questions. What type of business entity is your company? How many employees does your business have? And of course, some of these questions will exclude those companies that are not eligible. So of course it said less than 20 employees. So I'm guessing if you click any of these two, you will not be eligible. Then you must enter your or select your gross annual revenue range from the choices that are available. What is your expected annual gross revenue for this calendar year? And here they want to know more about your challenges as a small business owner and how this grant can help you. How do you currently manage your business finances? Select all that apply. What do you dislike most about managing your business? You can select up to 3 choices. They want to know whether you've worked with a tax advisor, bookkeeper, or payroll provider before, and whether you're interested in partnering with a new tax advisor, bookkeeper, or payroll provider now or in the future. They're asking about any existing business debt. Have you ever attempted to acquire capital for your business in any of the following ways? And if you've been declined a loan, what was the reason? What was the biggest obstacle or challenge your business has faced in the past 12 months or expects to face this year? You have several options here that you can choose from. Then here is another freeform option. Please elaborate on your biggest obstacle or challenge in 3 sentences or less. So for this question, number 29, you can just elaborate. Of course, only you know what your business challenges are. But some of the options you could use would be lack of capital, if that's been a problem. Staffing and scaling, have you had trouble doing that? Inventory costs, has that been a challenge for your business? Marketing reach, perhaps you don't have the budget to market as you would like. Business infrastructure, such as managing the back end of the business, such as bookkeeping and compliance. Since this is one of the services that this grant will help you with, that could be ideal as well. But only you know what your business's challenges are. Then for number 30, have you taken the business health score assessment? And it says this information will not impact your eligibility for this opportunity. So I took a look at that assessment, and it only takes about 5 minutes to complete, and it provides you with a score between 0 and 100 based on how you manage money, use credit, and operate day to day. The higher your score, the stronger your business health, according to this assessment. And then once you finish the assessment, you'll get customized recommendations to help improve your financial performance. And that can include tailored tools, guides, and even some access to programs, products, and events that could fit what's needed based on the assessment. And then if you have taken the assessment, it says based on that score, what do you need the most help with? And you can select it, of course, from these options they have here. How do you make a positive impact on the community through your core business? Select all that apply. In addition to your core business proposition, does your company do anything more for the community? Wants to know about your community presence. Do you engage in sustainability practices? And then it says this is the most important part. This is your chance to help them really understand your business, who you are, what you're building, and where you're headed. And then it says there's a 300-word limit. So please take your time and use the space that's provided to make your story stand out. Then they also have a pro tips workshop that you can click and get ideas on how to answer these questions. Number 35, tell us more about you. Why did you become a small business owner? And what is the origin story of your business? Please be as specific as possible. So some ideas of what you could enter here is to just make it personal and relatable. Share what's inspired you. Highlight a problem or need that your business is solving. And then you can end with your vision or your mission and what's driving you forward to help you in your small business. Number 36, what motivated you to start your small business? And of course, you can select all that apply. Did any of the following prevent you from starting your small business right away? Select all that apply. Then number 38, how would this grant accelerate your business and help you achieve your business goals? Please be as specific as possible. And again, your max is 300 words. Here again, be specific. Mention what you will actually do with the funds, such as hiring, launching, or expanding your business. And then you can tie that funding to an actual outcome, such as increased revenue, new hires, a new market that you're targeting. Then you can mention why now is the right time for your business to grow. Then another select from these options, number 39, if selected as a grant recipient, which of the following do you plan to use this grant primarily for? Operating expenses, sourcing, developing a new product or service, hiring new employees, payroll, marketing, or advertising. And number 40, how could professional support with tax preparation, bookkeeping, or payroll improve the way you run your business? Here you want to focus on how these services will help you save time and reduce errors. Mention any growth roadblocks caused by lack of financial clarity, and show that you're ready to delegate and scale. Number 41, how does your business connect with and support your community? Please be as specific as possible. Max 300 words again. So here you want to share how you hire, donate, educate, mentor, or uplift underserved groups. You can tie that impact back to your mission or values. And then include a short story or example if you have enough space left after the first two tips. Number 42, it says, we want to hear what makes you proud of your business. What would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? And then you only have 250 words here. So here, a suggestion would be to highlight a clear success such as sales growth, press coverage, any awards or major contracts. Then show how this accomplishment reflects your potential. And then you can end that with what it means for your future or your customers. And so at the bottom, after all of those questions and the free form items, it asks to tell about you. So here's demographic information. And of course, you can always click prefer not to stay if you feel more comfortable with doing that. Then finally, if they want to know if you have any conflicts of interest, and if you do, then they're asking you to explain it here. So here are some final tips for this application. Don't miss this chance. You only have a few weeks in order to apply. Again, the deadline is May 30th. Once you apply, you will receive an email confirmation from Hello Alice, so it won't come from H&R Block. And then if you make the final round, you will be invited to a virtual interview the week of July 14th. And then these interviews are designed to help the judges understand your business and potential impact. You can only apply once per business or individual, and you must have an existing business with revenue. Again, it must be at least $20,000 in 2024. And you don't have to be present in your business full-time in order to apply. Sole proprietors are welcome to apply as well. So don't miss this chance. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share it with another woman entrepreneur. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.